Muhammad, you mentioned the Ebionites as an early group who didn't believe in the deity of Christ. The Ebionites, as I understand them, were a group, they didn't have the Bible, they only had part of the Gospel of Matthew. So they had part of the Gospel of Matthew, and in that part of the Gospel of Matthew, they didn't even have the beginning. But they also rejected the virgin birth. They didn't believe that prophets actually got revelations from God. The prophets spoke on their own wisdom. So if we're taking the Ebionites as the true followers of Christ here, won't we have to reject Islam as well?
Okay, thank you. Now, I have never made the claim that the Ebionites are the true followers of Christ. That's something you have said. That's not something I've said. I've just made the point that they had the Islamic position on two aspects: the non-divinity of Jesus Christ and the non-divinity of the Holy Spirit. Now, they didn't have the Bible. Do you know why? Because they came before John. They came on 70 AD. John came 95 AD. Oh, man. I don't know what to say. They only had the Gospel of Matthew because only Mark, Matthew, and Luke, the synoptic Gospels, were available to them. They had those synoptic Gospels. Now, the thing is, when you talk about what they actually believed in, I gave you a primary source material. Hippolytus, he said, who was the student of Irenaeus, and who was the student of Justin Martyr, and who taught Origin of Alexandria. He said in Against the Heresies, chapter 22, what they believed. You can go and check it if you don't believe me. It's a primary source material. Now,
1 minute left.
I've got a minute. I will use the minute. Now, the point you said here about the Holy Spirit is absolutely null and void. Do you know how many things in the Bible are eternal? Look at Melchizedek. Melchizedek, he didn't have a mother, he didn't have a father. In the book of Hebrews, he was eternal. Bring him into the Trinity. Bring him into the Trinity today. Bring him into the Trinity today if that's your only parameter, if that is the only thing you have. You said God, just because something is referred to as theos in the Greek, it must be a co-eternal. Then bring Paul in, bring the devil in, because they're called theos as well. Now, as it relates to how long have I got left?
Got 20 seconds.
Okay, as it relates to the Holy Spirit, Gregory of Nazianzus and Gregory of Nyssa, they quote in church documents, primary source materials. You can check the website, Many Prophets, One Message. It has all the references. They quote, we didn't know. People were disputing about what the Holy Spirit is. Some said it was a creature. Some said it was God. Some said it was this. Some said it was that. We did not know. That's what they said. It's not an argument from silence I'm making. It's an argument from evidence.
Thank you very much.